It was a week of fun, music, dance and more dancing at the Irish Fleadh, held last week at the Wyndham Lake Buena Vista Resort in Orlando, Florida. The event featured entertainers from both sides of the Atlantic and Irish from Britain, Ireland and across the US. The Florida Fleadh was organised by a company called Enjoy Travel, who for many years have been organising similar events in Ireland and in different locations around the world.
Over the last 15 or 20 years, we've taken Irish music and dance to many different countries around the world. Initially, we started off with Spain, Italy and Portugal, where we still go annually. But in addition to that, we've been to Australia, we've been around the world a couple of times, we've even danced in Fiji, and just recently we had a cruise up the Nile. You've got to try all kinds. People started coming on the events literally from all over the world. Most of them would come from Ireland, of course, a huge contingent from the UK, and over the last few years we've been enjoying increasing numbers from the United States. All of them are Irish or of Irish descent, and all of them like the kind of music and dance that we provide. They find that by going on the holidays, they're able to enjoy all of this and enjoy what a new country or a new location has to offer as well.
The Enjoy Travel Fleadh tours have been a long-time success, running several times a year in different locations. This was the first time the event was held here in the US. An idea proposed by New York businesswoman Attracta Linden, who is now the US coordinator.
I first met Enjoy Travel in Spain and in Portugal, and living in the States, of course, and travelling all the way over to Europe all the time. I said it'd be great if they had it over here. So, and of course Jerry is wonderful. He said we definitely are going to come to the States now. And so he had asked me if I'd be part of it, you know, to help promote Fleadh, Florida. So it has been a great experience. They had such a variety of music and dancing, particularly the set dancing. We're starving for something like this in different areas in the States, and it's still very, very popular. And an event like this gives them an opportunity to come down and dance to their heart's content to absolutely fabulous music. You know, it's been great camaraderie the whole week, and people just meeting. They've made friends, you know, as well. So now they're all exchanging phone numbers and all sorts of things here. In fact, we've had people on some of the other events. We've had a marriage in Portugal, and down the Nile we had an engagement. So you never know what could happen here too. We could get another marriage out of it.
There's a high level of participation. They can come and sit in at a session and play an accordion or a violin. If they're not too good, they can go to one of the tutorials and learn a few tips from the maestros themselves.
Change hands, push back, turn the lady.
We also have dance classes where we have teachers who teach them set dancing, who teach them social dancing, ballroom dancing, jiving and so on and so forth.
And change partners, please. Thank you.
I don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me.
And then, of course, in the afternoons and the evenings, we have professional entertainers. The entertainment ranges from solo artists, duos, trios, we have some groups, and then we also have a couple of show bands or dance bands as well. We also have a lot of solo entertainers like Johnny Carroll, who would be well known in the States as well as back home in Ireland. It's a great way to energize yourself because you're surrounded by people of the same sort of nature as yourself, and they too are into the dancing in a big way and into the music, and it really creates a wonderful, wonderful atmosphere around the hotel.
Are all sets full? We have an extra couple down there. Any chance of another set?
The emphasis on dancing, and in particular set dancing, is indeed what sets this event apart. Participants were stepping it out from morning until late at night, with music and dancing to suit all tastes. The Céilís and set dancing were not surprisingly the most popular.
Make the arch and cross over.
With classes taught by the renowned set dancing instructor, Pat Murphy, who has written several books on the subject.
Most people seem to like Irish music, and the dancing is a way for people who are not musicians to take part, to express themselves to the music. I think that's really a big thing. The other thing is this is social dancing, and you get very shy people, quiet people who are maybe not the best dancers in the world, but they realize very quickly that everybody can learn enough to get in there and have fun. And if you're holding hands with people for a little while, you start talking and you relax and enjoy yourself. So it's great fun, and it's for everybody. There's no distinction, if you like, between people who are really brilliant, but it's really for everybody, and everybody fits in. There's a place for everyone.
The first Florida Fleadh was by all indications a resounding success, and plans are already underway to organise at least one, if not two more stateside events next year. These days, people seem to want something more than the average vacation, an opportunity to follow their interests. And for this group, for both entertainers and guests alike, it was celebrating Irish culture and dancing to their heart's content.
I started with Enjoy Travel roughly 7 or 8 years back. I've been in the show business for the last 52 years. I come from a little town of the west of Ireland, Castlereagh, and been in America many, many times. One of the great things about the trips for me is that I'm meeting people that have danced to me 40, 50 years back. We're bringing back the old dance hall days of them also, you know, they're reliving when they danced at the showbiz in Ireland, the marquees and the dance halls. I mean, this is a fantastic reunion for all of us, and it just goes to show that when you come to whatever age I am, that life, as I say in Ireland, there's life in the old dog yet, and we're having a marvellous time.
I enjoyed every minute of the day. You can get up in the morning and dance and be entertained from 11 o'clock in the morning until the wee hours. And I have a very good friend that said she would not leave a session until the last dance was danced and the last song was sung.
I'm originally from Cavan, now living in Leicester in England. I enjoy this set dancing because it's just given me a new lease of life. I've been doing it for the last 10, 11 years, and I've been to various venues, but this is my first time to America, and this has been a wonderful experience. And I chose this to come to Florida because there's been set dancing. I probably wouldn't have come to Florida just to come to Disneyland.
It's fantastic. You know, you meet so many different people from Ireland and England. We had gone to Portugal and we met a couple there, and they're here, and we're having a great time with them. You really may meet very, very nice people, interesting people.